Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two.
Go hard.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aramis Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Adames picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a... In now, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Runner back safely.
All right, one time here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. Leading off the inning, Elliot Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Perry.
The right fielder, Brandon Perry.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good.
Now batting, number 16.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Diego Padres claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits.
The victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error.
We are under. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's inside.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Manny Machado now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
All right, one time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 0-1 offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Adames at third. Perry at second with 2 gone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. We are still scoreless. So up steps Joey Bart now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Perry has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now to the plate, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. Perry will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He'll try it again from first. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now
stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Digging in, Nate Lowe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perry is there to put it away for route number 1. Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mike
comes set and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down. Next to bat for the Giants, Nate Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lowe.
The 2-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Perry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Brandon Perry, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Maranta is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
And in steps Manny Machado.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hey, keep it going.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go. Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Make something happen for us. Need you.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Andrew Suarez notches his 3rd win of the year. Josh James is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and
the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. Giants 0. Padres coming up. Into the box now, Brandon Perry. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's...
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Nate Lowe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nate Lowe.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is there, 2 down. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now batting.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2.
2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Allen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0. Look. Looking at his career totals, Allen averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. A ball and a strike now. Gott, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed today. This guy drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Get your pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2.
Tommy Pham will be next. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely.
Hey, let her rip.
Hit hard but foul. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Into the box, Tommy Pham. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kids.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final today. The Giants led this game from the 3rd inning up. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book